Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Brood Awakening Coffee, with 3 locations to serve you. Baxter Regional Medical Center lobby, Highway 62 412 at Balmer Boulevard, and the Walmart East Plaza. And now, down on the corner.
Boom. Good morning, North Central Arkansas and South Missouri. It's Monday, October 7th, 2019, 7 a.m.
We're here.
Gang's all here.
We're here.
Yeah.
We're here. We're alive. It's a Monday. Let's move on.
Today and 4 more days before the weekend, right? Just a little math there.
Very little. So you get a start here. It's a fresh start. Fresh start.
Monday morning.
Only 7 more days to work this week.
Yeah. How about this weather? Isn't this wonderful? We got the rain we needed.
Yeah.
And it's moving on. Get the weather here in just a minute. But wow, beautiful temperatures. Love it.
It's nice.
I
Wish
like
the rain could come a little bit in the week where we get stuff done on the weekends, but I'm not going to complain.
It was a good rain, too. It was good because
Yeah.
it started slow and I got a chance to soak in. So when it rained harder, it was able to soak in as well and not just run off.
Good
So
rain.
it was
Wow.
good.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host, along with Bob Rechtenwald, Bob Zdora, myself, and Scooter Callis. Hope your Monday's off to a great start. It's brought to you by Brood Awakening Coffee, the best coffee in town. And so be sure to check out any of the 3 locations, as you heard Jacqueline say in the introduction. Balmer Boulevard is going to get a little busy between now and 8 o'clock. And, of course, you got Baxter Regional Lobby in 62 East Plaza. How's the coffee today? Pretty good?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Keep you awake to Wednesday. You know, I had a doctor tell me that the darker the roast coffee, the less caffeine there is in it.
I saw an article on that, not like within the
Really?
past 2 weeks. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Said the
People
same
think
thing.
that dark roast is, it's going to got all the caffeine, but it doesn't.
It doesn't. It's
No.
got less caffeine.
I guess when they must probably burn some of it out. The chemical process must change, making
It's
it dark
interesting.
roast.
Anyway, Brood Awakening Coffee, 3 locations to serve you. Mike and his staff do a wonderful job,
Yes, they do.
and just can't compliment them enough. They've been with us for many, many years, and appreciate their sponsorship of this show. And back in the days of radio when we were down there and doing all that, so Mike and his staff do a great job. Brood Awakening Coffee. If you're not drinking Brood Awakening, you're just drinking muddy water. Brood Awakening Coffee is the best coffee in town. And, of course, Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes right here in Mountain Home. Talk to Charlotte, Bruce, Chris, or Brad. Very professional, caring, loving, knowledgeable. You name it, they can get it done. And they know how to handle these tough times.
Yes, indeed.
Whether it's an emergency, non-emergency, whatever the situation, Roller Funeral Homes. 29 in the state to serve you with 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Roller Funeral Homes with all our respect. We'll pause now for the morning prayer. Heavenly Father, in James 4:17, it says, "If anyone then knows the good they ought to do and doesn't do it, it is sin for them." Lord, in a couple months, we'll be trying to do things for people at Christmas. That's good and fun, but we need to do that all year around. And so I'm so grateful to live in such a benevolent community. Many people work endless hours, volunteer hours, to help those in need. Lord, I pray you bless those volunteers in areas that help the other people. We're very blessed and fortunate to have volunteers that care. It's my prayer today. Amen.
Amen.
Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
And now,
Can be a tired, rusty trumpet.
dun, dun, dun.
Tony, he's getting it down. He's getting
down.
it.
That top note
It's
just
getting there.
Yeah.
I need to
Jefferson
creep
will
up.
never be.
No, he won't. He won't be Doug Jefferson.
All the millennials say, who?
Not too many watching this are going to say who. They're going to go, oh, yeah, I don't remember him. He was
Doc
great.
Severson.
Oh, yeah.
Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zdora for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793, retire2arkansas.net. And that's the location for the beautiful White River and a little bit
that
of
is
fog
a
this
pretty
morning.
shot.
That's a nice shot there.
That's pretty good.
Looks like a light rolling hill with some fog on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you walk forward, you're going to be in trouble.
You can see
You're not going to walk for far.
just above the smaller logo on the lower right hand, you can see a bit of the river, I believe.
Yeah.
Just kind of under the fog. See that? And a little
It was-
bit over on the left side of
It
the
was
screen.
hanging up a little bit.
Yeah, it's hanging up a little bit. Beautiful sunrise coming up. That's sunrise over the White River. Man, phew,
Beautiful shot.
man.
I put it on earlier, and you could see the lights kind of coming through the clouds.
Yeah.
That
Really?
looked really
Yeah.
good. Looks really cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll tell everybody about 6:30 in the morning. You need to log in and look at it 'cause with the lights. It looks really cool.
But you can see the sunrise. I mean, you
Oh,
see
it's
it
well,
coming up right there. So, wow.
Yeah, it's a little later in the day, you know. It's 7:05 sunrise.
Wow, beautiful shot.
Yes.
Shot of the White River, brought to you by the Z-Team, Bob and Linda Zdora. For all your real estate needs, 870-405-0793. Need property in Arkansas, Missouri, home, whatever it may be. The Z-Team has you covered. We'll be getting to This Week in Real Estate in just a few minutes, but from Mountain View to Marshall to Mountain Home, up into Missouri, they can help you. Call them again at 870-405-0793. Mountain Home starts the day at 50 degrees. I love it.
It's brisk.
Yep, I like
Little
it.
brisk.
Windows are open, fresh air. Flip it at 52. Look at this. Harrison at 49, 52 at Yellville, 51 at Salem, 50 in Calico Rock. Mountain View at 55. Around the region, St. Louis at 42. Poplar Bluff at 54. West Plains at 51. 48 at Branson, 34 at Watford City, North Dakota. Time for the radar. We've got this new radar. It's been working pretty good. This is the regional radar. You can see the shower activity as far down south as Austin, Texas, then Shreveport, Louisiana, southern part of Arkansas, southwest to southeast Arkansas, Memphis getting some showers.
Put that in motion, would you?
Oh, yeah. You can see the front kind of moving through. Mississippi getting a lot of showers. It's going to be moving into the Jackson, Mississippi area. Northwest Alabama, northwest Georgia, central Tennessee, southern Illinois, Louisville, Kentucky, all the way up into the New York area. And so we'll zoom in on Arkansas a little bit and just check the roads here, see what's going where. I-30 is going to be really, really wet right now. You got I-40 and I-30. Little Rock, of course, has a little opening right here. 167 from Little Rock to Batesville, going to be a little bit wet. Basically, from Conway to the northwest part of the state, I-40 is going to be pretty good shape. Pull this down and get Mountain Home in there. You see north central, northeast, and northwest Arkansas in pretty good shape as it moves through. Dyersburg, Tennessee, Memphis, Jackson, all getting some shower activity now. Move up southeast Missouri, Poplar Bluff, Sykeston, areas like that, just exiting the shower activity. I-55 clear at this time going to St. Louis. I-44, I-70 in good shape. I-64 East St. Louis, Illinois east. Little bit of shower activity out towards Mount Vernon, Illinois. And right now the I-57-24 junction at Paducah going to be getting a little bit of shower. Well, it's a little bit north of Paducah, but it's close enough. Anyway, not bad. Good rain came through. I think it's going to really help. We'll have the drought monitor updated later on in the week. We do have a frost advisory, believe it or not, in Texas, Oklahoma, Colorado, Kansas, and Nebraska, right here in extreme northwest Texas and the panhandle of Oklahoma. We still have a little bit of a flood watch box here in northwest Arkansas, southwest Missouri, and northeast Oklahoma. Along the Mississippi River, a little bit of a flood watch. And that's all I'm seeing for Arkansas, Missouri, and Illinois. So, 7-day forecast. Sunny today, high of 72, low tonight 43. Tuesday, 73 degrees with a 40, got a spot on my computer, I was at 47 degrees. Wednesday, high of 75, low of 59. Beautiful weather coming through for the week. Yeah, high of 81, 20% chance of showers Thursday into Thursday night, 40%, 50% on Friday. And so it looks like a stormy weekend coming up. What's it saying about Saturday? High near 60. Wow.
Be a little cool at Turkey Trot.
That's right.
Wow.
That's right. Turkey Trot's this week.
Wow.
That's right.
We've been there. You couldn't breathe. It was so hot. We've been here. You couldn't breathe. It was so chilly. So we'll see what we get this week.
Either or.
Never know what you're going to get.
That's right. Turkey Trot's always a good event no matter what.
Oh, yes.
Come out, take a look, and if you're new to the area and you've never been out there, come on out to Yellville on Saturday morning. There's a parade, and come out and see the vendors, and there's bands, and there's talent things and everything else. It's a local, colloquial event is probably the best way to put it.
There you go.
You'll have a good time.
And there may or may not be flying turkeys.
No, there will not. There will not be flying turkeys. No, there will not.
They said a few years ago.
And there wasn't any last year.
Allergy count for today is low, medium 3.2, with ragweed still being a culprit. Yesterday was 0.1. Absolutely almost nothing.
Brain washed everything out of the air. That's what we needed.
Everything out, yeah. Checking I-Drive Arkansas, we've got a couple of accidents on I-40. An accident at 144.7, 7/10 mile east of Monbel, eastbound lanes, reported by Arkansas Department of Transportation. And we have an overturned truck, 18-wheeler, blocking the ramp to the old way station on the westbound side at 133.6. This is the advantage you have of I-Drive Arkansas, Missouri Department of Transportation. You can check things like that for folks that may be going to Little Rock area this morning. You see the shower activity from the southwest to the east central part of the state. And so checking Missouri Department of Transportation, everything looks like it's in pretty good shape. Oop, we have an accident on US 412 at the Arkansas-Missouri line. That's an interesting spot. You cross the St. Francis River right there on 412, and there's an accident right there. There's a little, a little 7-Eleven down there, a little truck stop. So we got an accident right there on 412. So
I will say this, for anybody traveling down towards Russellville on Highway 7, they have got so much construction going on that road right now. They've actually, you cross the dam and it's down to one lane and you got a light on each side. That's what they've got periodically the whole way down.
On
it
what
was
highway?
Highway 7.
Really?
Headed down towards Russellville. So if you're headed down that way today for any reason, I would suggest pick an alternate route. That's usually the route I go. We went down there and it was just crazy, the amount of construction. Yeah. So just thought I'd throw that out there.
We need to do that, yeah.
Goodness. Okay, what do we need to cover on the well? I think we got it all covered.
Yeah.
Wow, Bob
We're
and
good
Linda
on the
Zdora, the
weather.
Z team. For all your real estate needs, 870-405-0793, retiretoarkansas.net. And community calendar brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square in Mountain Home. Best breakfast, best lunch in town, Monday through Friday, 7 to 2, Saturday till 11. Saturday was busy down there.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was down in Russell. Again,
Stuck in traffic.
I had two trips this week to Russellville.
Really?
I made that mistake once on 7, so I learned. You know what day it is today, don't you?
Chicken fried steak day.
Oh, right. He is getting it. He is on top of things. That's right. Chicken fried steak day all day. You got chicken fried steak, eggs, hash browns, biscuit and gravy or toast, all for $6.88. Or for lunch, you got chicken fried steak along with 2 sides and a roll of cornbread, also $6.88. Can't beat the price. Go in there, grab you a cup of coffee, pick a slice of pie, just kick back and enjoy life a little bit, hang out, get talking to your neighbors and your friends, and just have some fun. That's what it's all about.
And if chicken fried steak ain't your deal, there's a ton of other good things that are on that menu.
We got a 3-page menu that is full.
Yes,
so
sir.
We'll
Yes,
have
sir.
something.
That's right.
Well, let's see. I'm trying to get this still. This is a recurring event. The U.S. Coast Guard Auxiliary is in need of men and women who can join to serve the boating public on Bull Shoals and Lake Norfolk. They patrol lakes under the command and control of the U.S. Coast Guard in Memphis. They're also directed by contact with local boaters dealing with mishaps, occurrences such as engine failures, health emergencies, and just running out of gas. For more information about becoming a part of this organization of volunteers, contact Twin Lakes Flotilla at 870-453-5083. And today from 8 to 5, Marion County Library Teen and Tween Scene. And Thursday, Monday through Friday, 3:30 to 5. You can check out marcolibrary.org for that event. And then coming up on Friday, October 18th, you're invited to the Van Meter Senior Center for karaoke and dinner. $10 for adults, $5 for kids 12 and under. Tickets available in advance. Doors will be opening for the public at 5:30. It ends at 9 o'clock. The menu will be salad, chili with all the trimmings, dessert, coffee, tea, and lemonade. Going to be a lot of fun there.
Good. Sing for your supper.
Sing
There
for
you
your
go.
supper. Yeah.
There you go.
Now, I tell you what, and they provide
Oh, the
meals.
services and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. So that's a great fundraiser.
Yes,
it
it
really
is.
is. My
Yes, it
goodness. Anybody got anything? Bob?
I know,
Turkey trots.
Turkey
trot.
trot.
Yeah.
Turkey Trot in Yellville. It's an all-day event on Saturday.
Saturday?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Starts.
Starts Friday, actually.
Yeah.
Be some out there.
Pray to be Saturday morning about 10. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
We've
know,
got.
I will get you.
Tuesday is the B team, 9th grade. Wait, hold on. Let me rephrase that. Who's playing on Tuesday, Bob?
That was an add-on, so it's not
let
on
me,
my
let me
master-
open the door
it's
and
not
then
on
just
the master
push you out.
schedule. But I do know that the Huntsville, the JV's going to Huntsville
Yeah.
That will probably be canceled because the Huntsville field is probably drenched. It's still a grass field. And I know that the 7th grade was supposed to go to Highland. Don't know if that's going to be on or not. But there has been an add-on game for tomorrow. And I don't know who it is.
It is the 9th grade B team. 9th grade B team
Hosting Yellville.
Will be right here at Bomber Stadium, and they will be hosting Yellville, I believe. So that'll be a good game.
All right, time for a quick break. Be right back.
Hi, we're Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z team at Century 21 LeMac Realty, and we'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiretoarkansas.net.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family. I was involved in a wreck on the interstate. A friend and I was rear-ended by a drunk driver, and I was in excruciating pain. I started the chiropractor care along with the massage therapy, and it has totally transformed my world. With God's help and the help of them, I have totally got my life back together, and I'm free of pain medicine, and I'm so grateful that I am where I need to be today.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detail services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
So there I was, naked as a jaybird in the shower with soap in my hair and eyes when I lost water pressure down to a dribble. I immediately grabbed my towel and dialed up Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service. Jake came right over and fixed my water pressure. Now I can take my showers with confidence. Just call Jake.
For all your sales and pump needs, just call Jake at JM Sales and Pump Service, 870-431-5445. He offers high-quality stay-right product.
It takes the right gear to survive out here. There she is. Ferris. It's the best gear around. Strong as an ox. Safe as houses. Out back, there's one powerful beast. Awesome. 4-wheel suspension. Handles whatever Mother Nature throws at you. Designed to take the hard out of hard work. And deliver all the power you could need. So if you want to tackle the great outdoors, get yourself a Ferris. If you
It's time now for This Week in Real Estate with Bob Zdora, Bob and Linda, the Z Team, 870-405-0793, retiretoarkansas.net.
Yes, sir.
It's another Monday.
Yes, it is another Monday. And Linda sent me a reminder that if you're looking at the webcam, if you're on a laptop, not a laptop, but on a regular screen, not on your phone, something not your phone, Bob, not Bob's deal, Linda's. And if you blow it up all the way, you can. There's a little camera icon on the bottom. There you go. Blow that up. No, won't work on that. And if there's a little camera, so if you get that cool picture that you go, hey, that'd be even to make a nice screensaver or something, you can take and do that, and it'll save the picture for you on your.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
See. So you have to.
So now I've got my snapshot.
Or you can send that to somebody and say, "This is where I live," and
there it is.
This is.
That's a still pic taken from the other.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah. So we've had Well, Scooter got the lightning the one day on there, so that's kind of cool.
It's pretty neat when they get the lightning going across the screen and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Wow. Pretty good.
We had spiders out there yesterday, so we didn't get out there to get a wash because it was like really raining. So this morning she went out and knocked all the spiders off, so we'd be squared away for this morning.
Oh.
Yeah, she does. That's what she does. That's who she is. It's my honey. That's why
I usually bring it up when I first get here, and that way, if there is anything, I can just send her a little text.
Yeah.
I'm on top of it. I'm on top of it.
She is indeed. She is indeed. I wanted to mention real quick that Sam McMaster and I are going to Little Rock on Wednesday and Thursday, and we're going to take a military relocation program helping veterans to buy homes. Different ways that they can do that. There's more to it than just VA loans. There's a lot of other things. So we're going to go, and it's a designation from the National Association of Realtors, and we're going to do that. I'm a veteran. Sam's a veteran, and we've done a good job of helping people to get organized here. A lot of kids are coming back, and they're not kids anymore. They're grown men when they come back. Men and women, I should say, excuse me. And to have them be able to get out of the hustle and bustle of some of the cities, and they want to come down and have a little bit of space and a little quiet. And we've managed to help a number of people do that, and we're going to continue that as part of our mission going forward.
That's cool.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty happy with it. When we saw it, and I was like, let's go do this, and yep, we're in. So it's good. It's good for everybody all the way around. We've been busy. We had, we come on and we talk about listings every week, but we had 3 of our listings closed last week, and 2 or 3 more are closing this week. So it is getting like short on the listing end. We've been really blessed in a lot of ways, and we've helped a lot of people. We had all real estate transactions. Man, 95% of all real estate transactions are the domino effect. This guy's got to sell this house so that they can buy this house, who's going to sell that to this. And we had one ourselves here this past week. We had a woman called us on a referral from a past client. She says, well, I'm going to sell the house just right in our wheelhouse. I'm on a couple acres. I don't want to cut the grass anymore. Yep. Dad's not with me, so I'm going to find a little condo or something in town. No problem. So we get her house listed. We start to look for property for her. A client that we had over the past year or so, we had their house listed, and they were looking for pretty specific things, and they were afraid that if somebody bought their house that they may not find it, so we took their house back off the market. So I called them up and I said, hey, you should come and see this house. This is what we were looking at before. So we go out, look at the house. This is it. This is the one we want. So we get this set up for them to buy her house. We find a little condo for her in town, and literally this whole thing happens like within 4 days. Somebody comes and buys and puts an offer in on the house for the people that are going to buy her house. So all of these things that got to line up. So in trying to get the financing and stuff together,
and then the closing.
That was the whole thing. Oh yeah, exactly. That was exactly what happened. And then to avoid some of the bank charges and stuff, we figured out that, well, if they close on their house first, you'll have the money to buy this house. She'll have the money, the dead president money, not have to take a loan, because she was going to take a little bridge loan or something. And we got it all done.
That's amazing.
It is amazing, and I thank Jeff and getting the things done that got done, and Ken Smith and all the closing companies, because we were two different closing companies and going back and forth, and Daryl Young, and but it all worked out. Everybody's got a smile on their face. Everybody's happy. And when you pull it all off and you look back and go, oh, it's pretty cool. So it's good. That's what we do. We help people, and we help them in the best way we can. I mean, when we realize that we could save an appreciable amount of money, even for a short-term bridge loan, by the time you pay for the appraisal and all the other things that have got to get done, that's, every little bit helps when you're trying to do that. So when they were able to get family down to help them move, and just everything worked out just fine. So we've been using Ronnie Rooker as a mover, and he's been a true godsend us as far as being able to help people on short notice, and he appreciates the seniors and the work that it took them to get to be seniors, and he's understanding, and he's been a good help to us as well. So Allie did a great job. Baxter, I mean, and that's what it is. They get all these dominoes lined up and get them to all fall at the right rate is pretty good. So
you had to have stopped and caught your breath after that.
This weekend was kind of like, whoa.
Okay, we can breathe. We made it through.
But
then that gets you even more prepared for the next time you have this huge
domino.
Domino.
Exactly.
And it can get even worse than that.
Oh, sure.
Because everybody's being that domino.
Oh, if anybody would have sneezed, it would have, everything would have been, So, but we were, it worked out very well for everybody involved, and that's the important part. I mean, like I say, everybody's got a smile on their face. We talked to all the clients, and this is great. This is the house we were looking for. This is the place I've been looking for. And I don't have to worry about cutting the grass, and just the way it's supposed to be. It's
what amazes me is last year we had good numbers, and this year we're blowing them out of the water.
Oh yeah,
and usually by now everything's starting to slow and wind, but everything's kind of continuing. I know it's not as busy as it was in the summer.
It's going to be,
but it hasn't.
Yeah,
you haven't hit that slow spurt where everybody gets to chill back a little bit.
No.
It's just been a steady running thing, and that's
there's
pretty
people.
cool.
I've got people coming down next week, and Linda's took a call this morning from somebody who's down here camping. We want to come in and talk about real estate, and that's it. People are still looking. People are just fed up with some of the stuff and the places that they're at, and they know they're going to go someplace, and this is where they're going to come. I mean, we do a lot of Chamber of Commerce talking as far as what a great place we have, but because we do. But people are realizing that, and they're able to sell their properties where they're at, and that's got a lot to do with it. I mean, the economy's doing great. Interest rates are low. Whatever's going to happen in Washington is going to happen in Washington. But as far as people living their day-to-day lives, having children to go to school, new jobs, all of those types of things, that's continuing no matter what. And that was something that we kind of lost sight of in the last recession, that, the world's still spinning. Lives are still going on. People are being born. People are dying. Life goes on no matter what.
Yep.
So, and we need to kind of keep that in mind and not get as wrapped up in that as we sometimes do.
And the numbers we got.
This week in real estate, there were 51 new listings came up, 10 parcels of land, 1 commercial property, 40 homes came on the market. They came on in a range from 19,000 to 879,000. 3 came on as active contingent, and it's like every week I say that homes have come on as active contingent because the market is still moving. Average price coming on the market this week was $185,000. There were 39 sales last week, 7 parcels of land, 3 commercial properties, but 29 homes closed last week. The average price of $149,000 with 107 days on market, which is a better indicator because it shows that the market time is shrinking, which gives you an idea of the speed of how things are going. So if you're coming on the market, you need to be ready. You need to know what plan B is, where you're going to go, how you're going to get there, what is it you're looking to do. $4.3 million in residential real estate closed this past week. 29 properties expired, 39 hit price changes. There's 23 listings in Missouri, And of those 23, 20 of those are Century 21. So you can give my honey a call, you can give Darlene a call, and we'll help you out there. There's 578 homes listed on the MLS. 217 in Mountain Home, 17 in Bull Shoals, 13 in Cotter. If you want your town mentioned, give me a call and we'll get it on here. Year to date, there's been 854 homes have sold for $127.1 million. Average time on market is 134 days. The average sale price this year has been $148. Last year, which had been a great year, there had been 828 homes that sold for $112,000 with 148 days on market. The average sale price last year was $135. So we got 26 more homes have sold this year from last year, and the town didn't really get that much bigger. So we're getting more people that are moving from one place to another. They're not just moving in and moving out, or having the kids come and sell the house when that happens. It's amazing how many people are moving from area to area, and that's a huge thing for the market because all the economic benefits that go with that, people buying new cabinetry, redoing the kitchens, putting new carpeting in, all of those things are revenue generators for the local economy. And the realtors have a lot to do with that, and it's really good.
You move $127 million in a year.
Well, yeah, I mean, to sell 854 homes, and that's the homes, that's on sites. That's a lot of property. So people are coming here, and people are liking it here. The people that are here who came and the kids, and we're getting more kids. They took that starter home, and they fixed it up a little bit, and they're able to turn it over because the rates are good, and a new buyer is able to come in and buy it. That makes a huge difference for people, and being able to do that, we're still in God's country, and it's still staying that way. So give my honey a call. She's at 870-405-0793. Check out the website. When you're looking for the camera, it's retiretoarkansas.net. And there's a ton of information on there. I mentioned a week ago that a guy who's I've known for a long time who knows this is what we do. He's like, yeah, I was sitting there and I was going through your webpage. You got a lot of stuff on there. She's done a great job. It's amazing all this stuff you got. I was like, really? You just discovered that now? So it's like, okay, good. I'm glad. I'm glad you. So there's a ton of pictures. All the MLS listings are on there. So if you're interested in what's going on in your neighborhood, you go by, you see a sign in your neighborhood, and you wonder, well, what about that house? And you can call us anytime, and we'll help you with any of that. We will do our best to help you find the right home at the right price, the right time.
And that MLS number, you can put that. I mean, it doesn't matter who's got it listed.
Oh no, yeah, it's all the
listing.
all the listings on our local MLS are on retiredarkansas.net. So. And take a look, and it will give you an idea if you're thinking about listing. Take a look at some of the pictures on there. Look at the presentation. See what how their houses are being shown, and then take a look at the listings that we put out and see how we present them, because that's what it is. It's all price and presentation. That's everything for the people that are here in town even. I always talk about the guy in New Jersey in his bathroom going through, looking at listings, saying, yeah, I may go there sometime. But the fact is that when they're going through those pictures, there's a lot of swipe lefts and then not a lot of swipe rights that get their attention and make them want to stay and see, oh, what else is in this house? I want to see more about that. And that's very important to you as a consumer, because that's how you want to sell your house. And it's amazing when I talk to people, I ask them, have you ever looked at your listing? No. So it's kind of interesting, because we'll go on a relist where somebody's they're going to expire, and nobody ever came to look at the house, or we only had 3 showings, or whatever it may have been. Did you ever look? No. You may want to do that. So you may want to do that.
We're going to extend this about another minute or so. I'm getting a text message for the next guest, and he's running just a bit late.
Okay.
You talk about the real estate industry as a whole in this area. It has such a great impact on the heating and cooling companies, the painting companies, the plumbers.
Yep, exactly.
The lawn care. It's all driven by how many people are buying and selling in the area.
Sure. That's very
true. Go to the carpet store and see how long it takes you to get a whole new house of carpet or wood floor. Go talk to Mountain Home Painting and say, hey, I want to do a total paint job on the outside of my home. And they'll say, Oh, you're probably 3 or 4 weeks out.
Yeah.
And
That's
it's
a good
because of
thing.
the movement. But like I said in the beginning, it's a great indicator of what's going on
It's a
and how
big
busy everybody
economic
else is going to be.
I'd be interested.
Sure.
It's a
You know,
drive.
Yeah, you bring up a good point because, does Searcy, Arkansas have that kind of movement? Does West Plains, Missouri? I mean, $127 million a year.
Yeah,
Year
I mean,
to date, this is October 7th. So I don't
At
know.
the state convention that you guys attend, the Realtor convention, do they give those numbers overall?
They
or
don't
do
break
track
down every
those?
MLS system. There's probably ways to get into some of those.
You'd be curious
Harrison's
to see how
probably pretty
Arkansas
busy. I
stands.
don't know that Searcy,
Down around DeGray Lake or Lake Hamilton around the Hot Springs area, I could see that
Hot
area.
Springs is there. I mean, Fayetteville and
Yeah.
that whole corridor over there
Yeah.
and that whole West End is just, I mean, if your house is on the market for more than 3 weeks, something's wrong with it. I mean, it's like,
Better
what?
look for a leak.
Yeah, there's something wrong. There's some, new pictures, whatever it is you need, because you should have sold that house. I mean, that's just the way it is out there. But it's a matter of being priced at the right people. Oh, well, these houses are being sold too cheap. We've heard that as well. No, they're sold at the exact right price because someone was willing to pay that price. They'll appraise at that price. If they were priced higher, they wouldn't have had as many people looking at them and interested in buying them. There's
Bill's
a balance to that. I mean,
Bill's
there
saying
really
is, well,
is.
you must have left money on the table if it sold that fast.
Yeah.
No, not really.
No, and we've had people say, well, you only had that for 2 months, so we should only pay. I said, no, you should pay me 10%.
Yeah.
Instead of, because I did my job very efficiently, and you get
called
no
me
extra credit.
You called me to sell this home.
That's
I
right.
have done that.
That's right, and there's no extra credit
That's a
for
good
being on the market for a year. You get no extra credit for that, having people traipse in and out and stuff.
In the contract, it didn't say, I want you to sell it in 100 days. It says, I want you to sell this house.
Yeah.
So I did that, and now you're saying I
But
should
and
get
then
less
the
money.
story you just told about here to here to here to here, and everybody's happy. You got 3 sales, just bang, bang, bang. I mean, that's incredible.
And it really was.
Good service.
The condo, we didn't know it was listed. The old lady network, I mean, the church girls, the church lady network. And she called me and she said, there's a condo, it gives me the address, gives me the listing agent, it gives me the price. I called the listing agent. You got a listing over? I couldn't find it. You have a listing over here? He said, I just got that on paper. I don't have that. But they know.
Yeah.
They know. And thank God, and that's when we talk to people, we tell them, hey, you tell everybody you know that you're listed, because you never know whose cousin, sister's, aunt's, brother, whatever it may be, is looking for a house. It's not a secret. People who say, oh, I don't want to sign in front of the house. Yes, you do. You want the biggest sign that you can possibly get to
This
let
house
everybody know. That's what this internet thing is all about. It's letting people know that your house is for sale.
Bob and Linda Zdora, the Z Team, for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. Retire to Arkansas.net. Quick break.
Morning,
Be
Jake.
right back. Hey, Jake.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
Save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me. When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn and Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn and Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
Your car is a member of the family. It takes you where you need to go, and it makes sure you are safe at all times. When a wreck or accident happens, trust the only place that will treat you and your vehicle like a person, not a number. From collision repair and windshield replacement to paintless dent repair and hail damage removal, Dent Boys can cover all your automotive repair needs and make sure you are satisfied every step of the way. Call or visit the professionals at Dent Boys today and see the Dent Boys difference. (7:42). We're going to be visiting with Dr. Jake Long, Mountain Home Public Schools Superintendent. Mountain Home Public Schools, where the tradition of excellence continues. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
You bet. What do you got on the list today?
Hey, it's October, and there's pretty much, if you go to mhbombers.com and go to our website, you can find something to do bomber related about every night from now till Thanksgiving. So there's definitely plenty to touch base on. Our boys golf team are competing at the state tournament this morning, and so they're there. I have to take a moment here to highlight our some of the success over the weekend, and our bomber band competed over at it was over around. I think it was over around Van Buren.
It was Bentonville. My daughter went.
Okay,
took
Bentonville.
her family and watched.
All right, so Bentonville, and I tell you, we were able to make the finals and then place in like the top 6. Was it top 6 is where we ended up at the end of the day. And whenever our band is landing in the top tier of a competition like that against the teams in which we were competing against, we're talking Bentonville West, Van Buren, Lake Hamilton, Bryant, some of the premier music and marching groups in the state, and being able to not just compete but arrive at the top tier is definitely something that I wanted to take a moment to highlight this morning. So the program is awesome that our kids are doing, and the next opportunity you'll be able to see that will be at homecoming, which will be a week from Friday, and they'll be performing there. But one thing about marching band that a lot of people don't know is that the level of competition around the country for marching band has just really gone out, just gone very high. And even in a lot of schools, being in the marching band becomes you have to try out, and you try out, and then you either make it or you're cut. And then a lot of those bands, they have to pay upwards of $500 to $800 to even be a part of the band.
Wow.
And so here we have a true school marching band in which the people that put in the time, they're out there marching. And I would say, I talked to Coach Mr. Chetnick over the weekend, and I would say we have the top-rated true school marching band in the state. Whenever you factor in some of those things that a lot of these other schools are doing to gain that competitive advantage.
I've always said though the Mountain Home Marching Band is the band that everybody else wants to be compared to.
Yeah, it really is. A lot of these schools just they've taken it and they've commercialized it and they've made it into whenever you have like Bentonville or Fayetteville, whenever you have some of you have the resources of like the U of A there to be there and to mentor those kids. Of course, we're doing it with our 4 or 5 instructors and a load of parent volunteers that come out and serve them, and it's just couldn't be any more proud of the Bomber Band and how they're competing at this level. You said you made it over there to get to see
my
it?
daughter took her family.
Okay,
she lives over in Northwest Arkansas.
Gotcha. And I saw some pictures and then saw the video and was watching it online, and the stands were just packed there at Bentonville, and it was an awesome weekend for our band, and look forward to seeing them again in a week from Friday. But
that Bentonville camp, that's almost like a small collegiate.
Oh, it really is. It really is. They've got a lot of resources, and but it's good to see our folks competing at the level in which they were. I wanted to take a moment and talk about an event that's happening tomorrow night at Hackler, and it's a family literacy night. So what we're doing is we're highlighting all things literacy, and one of the things that has been put out there, I don't know if you all have seen it, but have you seen Mrs. Steiner Reads? Have you seen those episodes? So she's really done a great job of creating. Basically what she does is she creates a YouTube video of her reading some sort of book, and she involves her dog and some sound effects, and so she's done a nice job of creating an engaging opportunity for families to sit down with their kids and go through a book. And so she's going to actually be filming a Mrs. Steiner Reads live at 5:30 at Hackler. And and so it's a great. I anticipate that library being full because I have heard that she's going to have a special guest, and so you'll have to come to see that special guest. It's also part of the book fair, and so you can come and see that. But be a great event.
What time is that?
That'll be from 4:30 to 6, and that's Hackler Fall Book Fair and Family Literacy Night. And Mrs. Steiner Reads will be live at 5:30.
Okay. On YouTube?
It will be live on YouTube, but she'll also be live there in person if you want to come and see it. So don't go. My advice is don't go out West Road tomorrow because there'll be cars parked all over the street and in the parking lot and across the street and everywhere else. So looking forward to that.
That'll be really good.
Yeah, it will
really
be.
Good.
And you can go, and if you are coming, I'd advise you to go and you can simply Google Mrs. Steiner Reads, and you can go through the episodes. But she's done a nice job, and I'm proud of her for it. Our Mountain Home High School is doing an event this Thursday at it'll be at the fairgrounds, but it's our annual CSI. So our Health and Human Services Academy at the high school puts on this CSI event, and what we do is we bring in our Pinkston students, and they go through this, and basically what they do is they go through a bunch of different modules, but they're trying to solve a crime as they go through it, and it's really instructionally embedded with the students, and our high school students do a lot of the teaching, and they do the majority of the engaging projects with the kids, and so it's something they've put on for about probably close to 10 years now, but it's one of something that they all look forward to. And if you go over there, the one thing that is obvious to me is the level of engagement that our kids are taking in whenever they're being taught by other students.
Which academy is that? Health and Human
Yep,
Science?
that's the HHS
Yeah.
Academy, and they're putting that on. Our teachers have been planning it for weeks, and so it'll be definitely a good night for them.
Let's grab that break. 7:50. Be right back.
Sure, all mowers cut grass, but only a Ferris mower with suspension technology can provide you with increased productivity, quality of cut, durability, and comfort. The caster wheels and cutting deck are connected to the frame beneath the suspension. This lets the deck follow the wheels as they move up and down in relation to the ground contours. Maintaining the distance between the deck and the ground results in a beautiful, consistent cut. Visit your local Ferris dealer to experience the difference suspension makes.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
Are you ready for some football? Hometown TV is back with live football and the game of the week. Friday night, area high school football with announcer Bob Rechtenwald, bringing you the best in play-by-play. Visit hometowntv.net for schedule and show times. Plus, watch instant replay live from your mobile device, whether at the game or not, right here on K26 and XL7.
When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrubs stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands, including Carhartt, Vera Bradley, Urbane, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Skechers, Nursemates, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractables, compression socks, paramedic VDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing embroidery and minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop.
Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire's Barbershop today, a unique gentleman barbershop. Get back in style from a former celebrity and hairstylist and a licensed barber instructor who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire's Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 848 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today. It's almost 7:53, continuing with Dr. Jake Long, Mountain Public Schools.
Yeah, so I appreciate Bob getting on me there. I needed to clarify CSI's crime scene investigation. So that's the process they go through. Of course, they incorporate all sorts of standards, academic standards in what they're doing, as well as health-related standards as well. So on Thursday night is our senior night for our volleyball. So it's a home game versus West Memphis. And that will begin with 9th grade starting at 4 o'clock. And our senior, or our volleyball girls have had a great season so far. Lost a tough one last Thursday to Jonesboro there at the hangar, but it is a great atmosphere, and I'm sure they're gearing up for conference and then also the state playoffs there. So I'm going to jump forward to next week. And so next week is definitely a busy week within our schools because it kicks off homecoming week. But the one thing that I want to highlight here is our Education Foundation's Night of Honors. So that will be happening on the 17th, October 17th, at the Shed, and it'll be 5:30 at once again at the Shed at ASUMH. And we're going to be highlighting and inducting some really cool people with some great backgrounds into our Mountain Home Education Foundation's Hall of Honor. The first one is Dean Sanders, who is a Mountain Home High School graduate class of 1968. Paul Ingram, who is a retired teacher retired math teacher from Mountain Home Public Schools, Mike and Joy Walker, and so I've had the opportunity of working with both Mike and Joy, and they're being inducted as retired classified staff. And then also our business partner is Baxter Regional Medical Center, and certainly definitely a worthy group of folks. Baxter Regional, they do so much for us in partnering with us, whether it be through athletic training, through the CSI event, through hosting our medical interns and the white coat ceremony. And so we're very thankful to be able to induct them. Of course, we will also have, of course, that'll be on Thursday night. We'll also have the Athletic Hall of Honors inductees coming in on Saturday. And so definitely lots to be engaged in next week as we open up our homecoming festivities.
Mm-hmm.
Any of those names ring a bell to you, Dale?
Oh, Mike and Joy Walker.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Dale, Ralph Ingram.
Did you say Ralph or Paul?
He said Paul, but it's Ralph.
I've
Mr.
heard-
Ingram. Yeah. I know you know that name.
Yeah.
Oh, I said Paul. I'm sorry, Ralph Ingram.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, but that's for sure. That
He was there when we were there. He's got to be old.
Dale's older than I am, so yeah, he's got to be old.
So
But he brought it up, didn't he?
Mr. Ingram, I'm
he
sure
ran cattle too. Remember?
he still
He
does.
did. Yeah, he's still got a farm.
He still has farm.
Really?
I believe it's in Izard County.
I believe, yeah. Down by Mr. Mason. Mr. Mason has a big farm down there too.
Yeah.
Really?
Jennifer Seaman, our executive director, she went and got to sit down with Mr. Ingram and said it is really a treat to sit down and to hear some of the stories that they had to say. Of course, she's been able to collect video and sit down with the majority of all of these people, and that's one thing that's so that I look forward to every year with the Hall of Honors is just hearing the stories of how these people that have come to be and to come into the Hall of Honor, how they've contributed to Mountain Home Public Schools over the course of time. And so definitely a great class, and I'm looking forward to hearing Mike and Joy's induction speech. So be a good crew.
Wonder if he'll bring his bass guitar.
Maybe he might. He might be out on tour right now. So anyway, it's a good crew there. Like I said, lots going on between now and then. You cannot.
Well, you all packed October, didn't you?
Yeah, you can't forget about the homecoming parade, which will be next Wednesday on October 16th.
Do you happen to know the route of that parade?
It's going to be our normal route, so it's going to be starting there at the Lutheran Church, and then heading down
Main Street.
to this. I believe we go all the way down to the square. I always start at the Lutheran Church and catch everybody there, and
Then they'll do a pep rally at the square.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And they're marching down. And of course, they'll be marching. I've heard Baxter Regional is going to be bringing in their own special vehicles, because all those inductees get to be a part of the parade, and so going to be a great week. Highlight all the good things that's going on in our schools.
So, wow, Mr. Ingram. Well, I didn't know it's always Mr. Ingram. I mean, isn't it funny though?
I made the mistake of calling him Ralph one time.
Ooh.
It was a mistake. I was in the 10th grade, yes.
Ooh.
It was a trip to the vice principal, and didn't sit for a couple hours.
Got one of those slips?
Yeah, but back then the slips came in the form of a 2x4 that had been shaved down a bit with a nice handle and leather wrapped handle on the end. Yes.
Yeah, that doesn't happen anymore.
Final 30 seconds.
The good old days.
Yeah.
Final 30 seconds. Guys.
If anybody has any kind of questions regarding all the events that's happening for homecoming, give us a call, 425-1201. Email me, jlong@mhbombers.com, or simply stop in and see us at 2465 Rodeo Drive. So,
and highly encourage the citizens of Mountain Home to go to that homecoming parade.
Absolutely.
Go support those kids. You'll see the bands, probably all the bands will be there. The football teams. Go support Go support the kids.
Sounds good.
It's more than your money.
Yeah, it's more than your money.
Got to wrap it up. Have a great day, everybody. See you tomorrow.
Thank you.